Hey, I am back to do a review of Deluxe Cogman today. They just started releasing them in the States, so I was able to get my hands on one, and I gotta tell you, this guy was worth the wait. And so cheap. Oh my god, he's so cheap. Go out, get yourself one. I totally recommend it. But yeah, we are here to review Deluxe Cogman. And I'm actually just gonna let people know that I'm on live right now. I'm on YouTube right now. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're doing this Deluxe Cogman review. So, what do we got? Well, we've got a fantastic paint job. Man, you could say a lot of things about the Last Night line, but one of the things that have really worked well for me is the effort they've put into paint on these guys. Just fantastic. Like, say what you will about quality of the last, I don't know, see, 2011 was Dark of the Moon, so 7 years we've had like a waning quality of Transformers figures. But yeah, this guy's totally worth it regardless. So yeah, we do got a little bit of shell forming on the back here. We got the hood of the car, the entire top of the cab. But you know what? He puts the rest of the car to good use. How many car formers do we have out of the Bayverse that pretty much the entire back of the car is on the back of the robot? So, or the entire top of the car is on the back of the robot. So, I'm not going to give him too much flack for it. He does have the doors here. Sorry about that. My phone died. It was apparently not totally plugged in as I thought it was. So, where was I? Yeah, he's got the door thing on his arms. We've got the side panels, side front panels, headlights on the back of his arms there. He does use quite a bit of the car back here on the back of his legs, puts it to pretty good use. So, you know, all in all, there's a lot worse shell formers that came out of the out of the base. So, can you say Sentinel Prime as much as on that figure? That is a shell former. So, yeah, we got a great paint job. I hate to talk about it again, but it just looks so good. The dry brush or whatever it is they got on it. I got the Dragon too, not the leader one, the Deluxe. Oh, I'm trying to think what whatever his name was. Yes, I know. Cover the back of the phone. Thank you. But like the paint on these things, they just look so good. So you know, tech with the repaints. Although I do kind of like the Dinobot repaints because you know they didn't look great in the like primary colors of the last movie. So to have something a little bit washed out, but not like, you know, boring gray plastic washed out. Speaking of boring gray plastic, yes, he does have a lot of it. Thighs, I guess pretty much just the thighs. That's like really the only thing. Maybe the upper arm could use a wash on it. Kind of nice. I wonder if I arrange that light. You guys hold on a moment. I know this, I'm sorry. I know it's live. I'm professional. This floor is very slippery, so I die for your. So that's better. Okay. So yes. Yeah. Like I said, I am very unprofessional. Cogman, yes. So yeah, we do got. Oh, this is so much better. You can probably see a lot better now. But yeah, we got the boring gray plastic. You know what? I think if you just, I don't know what color that is though. Like I'd want to like do that myself, but it doesn't need it. He looks good. So, what are the features? So, nothing real ankle articulation. Get a little bit there. Can't really put it to good use. I'm grouping features and posability in one. So we got no waist, you know, yeah, the knee shocks in the straight position, and you got to pop it. This left one's really tight. You got to pop it to get it loose. So he doesn't have weak knees. That's good, right? Ball jointed hip, no waist, like I said. You know, just standard articulation, 90-degree elbow. But what is cool is, you know, he comes with this sword, and I've had him like this the whole video, but you can kind of fudge with the transformation so that it can angle. That's awesome. I'm really glad that didn't go into the fridge. Side panel popped off. So I've done that before. Of course it's going to do it on camera. So, but yeah, you can do that. You can do the... Well, it's not great because it sort of exposes that cutout there on his forearm, but like when you're looking at it like that, that looks cool. Like, so I dig it. I like the sword too. I was really waiting for the, because I knew this was a toy. When I saw the movie, I was really waiting for the moment where he just like merged with the car when he was driving with it, and it didn't happen. It was really disappointing. Not the only disappointing thing he didn't do in the movie. That one I didn't know about. I didn't know the Nitro Zeus thing, and we'll get to that. But yeah, so great posability. And then for those of you who don't know, as mentioned in the movie, he is a headmaster. So Titan's Return was the big Generations line last year, and we got ourselves little Titan Master Cogman. So this, this is him. Comes with this super awesome sculpted face on the back, which is just perfect. That's right out of the movie. He's got the little, can't tell on my camera, I'm sure. He's got a little tiny face sculpted on there. Boring gray plastic. If I end up doing something about the thighs and the upper arms, I'll definitely take care of this guy too. But I guess maybe not the face though, because it would just get scratched up. I don't know, maybe that would make it look better. So yeah, he's a headmaster. And he is compatible with Titan's Return figures. I don't have any on me at the moment or nearby, but I do have Nitro Zeus, and this is where he comes into play for his lack of an awesome movie scene. Nitro Zeus also has the removable head. Fold Cogman up into a little head mode, and there you go. Now we all know that, this is not Nitro Zeus' head. This is some hybrid between the head in the movie and the head on the packaging. I think that looks really good. Like, why was this not in the movie? Michael Bay, you already had Optimus go, give me a face. Why not have Cogman do it, man? Like, jump up there and rip his head off and... This is how I play with my toys. So, yeah, it just, like, obviously... Slobbering all over myself. Obviously, the boring gray plastic is a bit of a problem, but as far as, like, design goes, that head, I just think so perfectly goes with this body. And then, could we argue that would have been good enough to have warranted a sequel? No. Last night was really, really bad, and this is just the poster boy of one of the things that was wrong with it. So, yeah, no, this is incredible. And one of the reasons I kind of want to figure out how to do the wash on the Cogman body is, on the Transtector. Hi, Turtle. Turtle's here. We need a size comparison, I think. Don't you think? Oh, come back. All right. So Supreme Cheetor had the all-important size comparison with Turtle. I mean, everyone knows Turtle, so come on. You know how big Nitro Zeus is now. Yeah. Say hi. I'm the weirdo with the cat on the internet now. So, yeah. It's just, I can't fluff this thing enough. I just love it. I love how it looks. I want to get a second Nitro Zeus just so I can, like, do this one full Cogman. And, yeah. But anyway, so, we got the Transtector, we got our Headmaster. It's just a great figure. It really is. I cannot, like, I wanted it when I saw it, I'm transforming it now. I wanted it when it came out, or when I saw that it was a figure in the line. And, I was just so disenfranchised with the movie. Like, who wasn't? Like, everyone was disenfranchised with the... Oh, hi! 2 people watching. I was so disenfranchised with the movie. But, okay, so the arms fold into the sides of the car here. And then the hood does something weird. It kind of pulls out and then rotates around. You fold the arm pieces up and fold the grill down. Then we get the legs, rotate them sideways. And then it's kind of weird because you got to like tilt it out, and then fold out this panel, then fold up the foot. I don't know if you can see that. Tilt it out. It's, there's sort of that order of operation there. So then we fold up the, come on, Oh, I lost a viewer. Oh well. We don't do it for viewers. We do it because we like it. So, we'll get them all transformed here into... Oh! I'm forgetting one of the most important parts! Cogman, being a headmaster, in line with the Titan's Return line, can actually sit in his vehicle. Now, it's not a simple matter of pop open the top and stick him in there and close it up. No, you gotta want it. You gotta want it when you're turning him into the car. Like halfway through, you gotta make that decision. Are we doing this? Are we in? Or are we out? And I'm in. I want to show you this. Because this was a huge selling point for me. You know, I heard they weren't gonna, you know, I didn't hear, I just came to the conclusion that they weren't gonna release it. And then there's a chest lifts up there. And this is great. The like, steampunky gear detail in there. Oh! Like, I hate to be, like, so generic that I like steampunk, but I do. So, bash in the front of the car there. Yeah. The chest doesn't plug into anything when it folds up. It's just a tight joint that holds it up there. So, but yeah, I kind of came to the conclusion that they weren't releasing this, and I never saw, like, Hot Rod or Crosshairs in the stores, so I just assumed that they were going to lead foot and cue that, and we were just not going to get them, and it was just like, whatever. I never got lead foot. It was never going to happen. Fine. I was upset about it. And I got over it, and I'm just at that point. But, so I was just like, I'd accepted the loss that this wasn't happening, and then it happened. And it's a licensed vehicle of some kind that looks amazing, and that I will probably never have the money to own. But yeah, we got a little Cogman in there. You probably can't. Oh yeah, you can. He's in the right side, the European... Japan? Do they drive on the right too? I think they do. So I don't know. I guess America's the weirdos. No, Canada. I don't know. I don't know things about countries. I collect toys. I'm not expected to know. So, but yeah, he fits in there. The cockpit. Cab. The cab. It's a little weird. It's got like this gap right here. You know, if you want to be picky. But this thing's amazing, especially after some of the toys we got in AoE. The sword totally plugs into the bottom too, and makes like a third exhaust. Oh, I forgot. The crotch folds down too, just like the chest did. Goes the other way, maybe. And it creates this little slot, and you just slide your sword right in, and just leave it there. So, makes this like third rounded exhaust pipe. It's a little weird, but hey, it works. I know Cogman didn't have a sword. I think that's the Excalibur from the movie. I don't care. The movie sucked. I saw it 1.5 times. Just because my fiance had to see it. She's like, I gotta see this train wreck, and we couldn't get through it. So yeah, that is the alt mode. Now I know in the movie he was on the left side of the, the driver's seat, but man, what a great figure. So, I'm going to do a size... I should have done the size comparison with Drift before I transformed him. But I'm going to get Drift in his car mode. AoE Drift. Not Last Night Drift. Because Last Night Drift was, like, horrible red. Like, no! You gave him the best color. Scientifically, blue is the perfect color. And you decided to make him red? What? Why? You were doing great. Just leave him blue. I know it's not really a Drift color. I mean, I don't know much about Drift, but I think he's just predominantly white, right? So, they made him red, and I saw that, and I was just like, nope, not buying that. Why? Why is he red? Like, it didn't change the color of anyone else in the movies. Which, I mean, it would make sense. Robots in disguise, you stay the same color for your entire career on Earth. Come on. I'm trying to get the swords in here, and I probably should just not waste the time on it. But, yeah. Definitely get Cogman if you see him. He's worth it. He's really worth it. Especially with the prices. I would have gladly paid. I will gladly play with him. I would have gladly paid full price for this. And Leader Megatron from the movie. Oh, man. Everyone's like, the Ranger one's better. No, it's it's not. So yeah, we got drift, a little size comparison there, a little bit longer, a little bit wider. So yeah, you're able to see that. Yes, get this car, get this toy. Definitely worth it, especially if you're like a Headmaster fan. You can swap them around. I gotta put drift swords in so I don't lose them, like the 5-year-old that I am. But yes, I definitely heartily recommend that you get yourself a Cogman, regardless of what you thought about The Last Knight, regardless of what you thought about Cogman's hodgepodge of character traits and like forced Star Wars jokes and just, ugh. I mean, what was his role in the movie? Whatever. Doesn't matter. This is a good toy. I don't have anything else to say about it. So this is the end of my second live review. Trying to make these work. Tell me what you think. I definitely want comments. I definitely want feedback on this. You know, don't just be a dick, but like honest feedback. I want to start getting into this regularly again, and you know, I enjoy it, and I haven't done it in a long time. So, you know, it was fun. I hope you guys had a good time, and see you next time.